Raiders, welcome back to Samsbikes, where you know we only talk e-bikes, and today we are looking at the brand new Ibis Oso, one of the most interesting electric mountain bikes released this year. So let's check it out. But first, riders, if you are looking for your next electric mountain bike, you have to check out samsbikes.net, the first and the best place to research buying that next electric mountain bike. So let's geek out with the relatively new Pro Compare. So you can move these little sliders for the price, the battery size, the suspension, and even the chainstay, which I love, head tube angle, and motor. You can hit the search button and all the bikes that come into those requirements will come out at the bottom. Then you can select the 3 or 4 bikes you like the most, and they will compare against each other in a line. So you can see all the weights and the prices and everything next to each other. And then you can go for the one that you like the most, click on that, and then it will come up with more information of that bike. The lower models, the more expensive models, so you can really check out which is the best dream bike for you. And riders, I need a favor. It's not gonna cost you anything and it will take you about 1 second. Smash that subscribe button, hit the like button. It really does help out at Sam's Bikes, and we're so close to hitting 30,000 subscribers. And if you have not entered the massive giveaway with over 3,000 euros of loot, check out this video here, or maybe after you watch this video, on how to enter. We are going to be drawing the winners in the next couple of weeks, and good luck, riders. And now on to the new Oso from Ibis. And first up with the Oso, what do we think of the styling, riders? When I first saw it, I was kind of like, it's a little bit ugly. It looks a little bit like the mountain cycle San Andreas from the 90s. But after doing my research and checking it out a bit more, the actual frame styling and design has grown on me. And I actually like that Ibis have gone out on a limb and gone away from their traditional styling to make what I think is one of the most interesting electric mountain bikes released this year. And as you know, riders, I do live in Spain. My Spanish is not that good, but Oso is bear in Spanish. I love the name, and this definitely is a big bear. Rolling on 29 wheels or a mullet in the small and medium, 170 mils of travel up front and 155 in the rear. Or you can make this an even bigger bear, going 190 at the front. It is compatible with a dual crown fork, and you can also go 170 in the rear if you change the stroke length of the rear shock. Coming with a Bosch Gen 4 motor, a 750 watt hour removable battery, and also in the small, a 625 watt hour. And the geo numbers, a massive 500 mil reach in a large with a 64-degree head tube angle, and the seat tube angle in a small is 77, 78 in a medium and a large, and 79 in an extra large. And I absolutely love this. Ibis have made a small and medium chainstay and a large and extra large chainstay, so you will get the perfect ride out there if you're a smaller rider or a larger rider. Also, the new Bear has a super low standover height and a massive range of sizing, so you can be more style specific when you're picking that bike, because I could ride a medium with a 460 mil reach, or I also could ride a large with a 500. I'm also liking those integrated lights that are coming stock on the bike. The Oso is weighing in at 24.1 kilos, but riders, Ibis have put double down tires, so thick casing tires, so 24 kilos is the actual weight of this bike. There's also a very good weight limit of this bike of 125 kilos, and that's rider with all riding kit. And if you include the bike, it goes up to 150 kilos. Right now, the Oso is only available in one model at 11,000 US dollars, so that would be around 12,000 euros. Okay, riders, we finished with the press release. All this information is what I got straight off their website. So what do I think of the new Bear? I think Ibis have knocked it out of the park here. I think they've sat on the sidelines for the last couple of years, watching everyone else create e-bikes, and now they've pounced and they've created what I believe is one of the best electric mountain bike released this year. I love that Ibis are allowing you to Frankenstein your bike, going up to 190 at the front with a downhill fork, 170 in the rear, and you do not void your warranty. Ibis are offering a 7-year warranty on frame and 2-year on all the e-bike parts. I also think it's really cool that Ibis have gone out on a limb and changed the styling, because Ibis have a pretty standard style. If you look at all their bikes in the last like 5 to 10 years, they all look pretty similar. And this looks completely different. But I definitely see where they're going with it. And to get these geo numbers and this bike, it's kind of what they had to do. I also absolutely love the sizing Ibis have gone for. So with a small and a medium, we've got a shorter chainstay. And with a large and an extra large, we've got a longer chainstay. Because I'm a lucky rider, you know, I'm 183 centimeters. Pretty much the bikes are designed for me. Most of the manufacturers change the reach of their bike, but they don't change the chainstay. And what does that actually mean out in the real world? Well, like if you are a smaller rider and let's say you've got a reach of 450 and then your chainstay's 450, then the weight distribution is going to be different for you. So that bike is definitely going to feel different to a bigger rider with a longer reach. So loving that. I also love they've gone a mullet in the small and the medium. For the smaller riders, it's just going to be a way better ride than a 29er. For me, Ibis have done a great job with the Oso, but riders, it's not perfect. It's never perfect. Why have they put the display up on the handlebars? I would love to see this display integrated like the new Trek, like the Specialized, like the Forestel. It should be inside the frame. You know, that Bosch display is Bluetooth. There's no reason that can't be inset into the frame. I love the idea of the integrated lights, but at 900 watt hours, I believe, they're not going to be powerful enough for you to really go do some serious bush bashing at night. They will be enough for you to get out of the trails or get home at sunset or just after sunset, you know, but we've got a 750 watt hour battery. I would love to see some quick release, decent, really good lights so you can ride at night. And the price point of 12,000 euros, I understand you are paying for the research and development of this bike. I also understand that they scrapped 2 bikes that were almost completely done and started from scratch again. So that obviously is time and money. But if you look at the spec of this bike, 12,000 euros is a little bit rich. I would love to see an Oso AF, very similar to the Ripley AF. Aluminium frame, good parts coming in to 8,000 to 9,000 euros. I think if they did that, they would sell this bike like absolute hotcakes. And legend riders, that's it for me today. That's my thoughts on the new Ibis Oso. I think they have done a sensational job. I think we're going to see a lot of these bikes out in the trail in the next 18 months. I think we're going to see a lot of Frankensteins like downhill beasts coming out. And fingers crossed, in the next couple of weeks, I might be able to get on one. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, share it with like-minded people, and you know it, stay safe out there, and we're going to see you next time.